Disclaimer, this podcast discusses mental health. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you're struggling with your mental health, please remember it's okay to ask for help and seek the appropriate help through a qualified healthcare professional.
Welcome back to the podcast where we ask the question, what makes you happy? Our guest today has the vision to make expert help quick, easy, and cheap. They are the founder of the career app Chea Seed, a play on words for the superfood Chea Seed and the acronym Chea. Career Helping Expert App. We have with us today Giselle Galper from California. It is a pleasure to have you with us today, Giselle. How are you?
I'm great, Jake. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely really well, and just wanted to thank you for coming on What Makes You Happy to share all things that do make you happy. Would you mind starting with that, Giselle? What does make you happy in your life?
Okay, well, in my personal life, I'm a big dog lover. I love walking the dog. I love the dog park. I love the sun. I even like walking in the rain. In my career and in my personal life, I love helping people. I've always been a helper, and that gives me the greatest joy. And for food, it's the coffee.
Yeah, my head is just nodding up and down right now. For those who aren't watching this, coffee, I really resonate with that. I don't know how many I've had this morning, but I wish I'd started coffee at a younger age. I reckon that would have solved a lot of my problems. But anyway, Giselle, how did you know that helping people made you happy? When did you click onto that?
I have been a helper since I was a little girl. I was that kid in first grade that the teacher tasked with helping someone else. But as I got older, I realized how the time just passes by when I help people. And also the pride I have in their achievement. You know, when they do well, I feel good, and there is no better feeling than that.
No, I agree. You know, being in that sort of similar line of work, helping people, and it's really fulfilling, isn't it? When you see that light bulb moment go off for them with anything, or their face light up, and all of a sudden they've broken through something that was previously holding them back. That is a really fulfilling feeling. We've had a lot of guests say that giving back and helping people and watching others succeed brings them a lot of happiness too. So you're not alone with that one there. Giselle, with your career app and wanting to make it easier for people to get expert help, what would your message be to someone who is struggling with their happiness right now, or maybe is unsatisfied and struggling in their career?
Track your satisfaction. So what do I mean by that? Write down, use our app, use a notebook. I don't care what you do. Write down a couple times a day how you feel about what you're doing. The highs, especially when time goes by fast, when you even forget your coffee, you forget to pee, you forget to check your social. And the lows, you got a headache, you need a cookie, you need a walk, you want to put your head on the table. Write those down. Just do it at least once a week. At 1 day a week. In 4 weeks, 8 weeks, you are going to have a treasure trove of data to start saying, I need to shred that low stuff and add more of the high stuff. We do that for you in the app. We actually send you messages to do that and push notifications and whatnot. But you can do this on a piece of paper. And when you start doing that, the lights will go off. You will get unstuck by shedding, and you will start feeling more flow and productivity.
I love that. And it's just so amazing that we're having this conversation, because I feel like what you're doing is an idea that I had, and I was like, how do I track my productivity? And you have just appeared out of nowhere, and it's fantastic so that you're already doing that. So you're making the world a better place by helping people, which just really aligns with what makes you happy, right?
It does. Because if you're happy in your career, you're going to go farther, and you are not going to need as much help from other things in your life. We spend a lot of time at work. We should be happy.
Yes. If you can't work happy, we need to fix that. I really agree. Giselle, thank you so much for your time here today, sharing all things that make you happy, from your dog, to your coffee, to your passion for helping other people. We really appreciate your time today.
Thanks for listening to the podcast. We hope it gives you something to think about on your quest to discover what makes you happy. Make sure to check out whatmakesyouhappypodcast.com to connect with today's guest and follow us on all our social media platforms and to stay up to date at what's happening next at What Makes You Happy. Don't forget to share this episode with a friend, and we'll see you next time.